Okay, what's up, team? We're going to be doing another Leetcode word pattern. What's about this? So, given a pattern and a string S. If S follows the same pattern, needs a full match such that is there a bijection between a letter, the pattern, and a non-empty word. That specifically, each letter in pattern maps exactly one unique word in S. Okay. Each unique word in S has exactly one letter in pattern. No two letters map to the same word. No two words map to the same letter. Abba. Dog, cat, cat, dog. Okay, output is true. Bijection. I mean, A maps to dog. Okay. B maps to cat. Okay, so then Abba S dot cat fish, cat cat fish. So basically you're just mapping letters to words, and you're seeing if the letters in the string map. So basically what I'm going to do is create a map. So best way to do that's dictionary, so I could reference letter to word. So then I go for letter in S. Oh, S is the phrase. Okay, so if letter in pattern, letter in pattern, if store if letter not in store, right, then I'm going to go store letter Okay, let's do it this way, because we have to match letter to the index in pattern. I mean, we have to match the index of pattern to the word. No, the fuck is this? S. Pattern is string. S. So the pattern index has to match the string word index. There we go. So basically this is going to be I in range. Length. Pattern still. If the letter is not, so if pattern I, if this letter is not in store pattern I equals word I. And then each unique word maps to one letter. So no two letters map the same word, and no two words map the same letter. So this and check if values how to check if values are in a dictionary. Fuck, my ribs are killing me. My ribs are killing me. I took some body shots yesterday, and I'm just like eating it. I'm just like eating it. Okay, so I could just reference this every time there's a new addition. So I'm going to check values. I'm going to create a string final str, make it blank. Okay, so first I have to check if the key is in there, and I have to check if the value is in there. So if now I'm going to list out values. Values equals check key values. So student dictionary dot values. Values equals stores dot values. Now creates a list if word I not in values, then we add it. So basically make sure there's no key and value overlap before we add it. Then we want to go through each element in our store and then compare it to the map. So for letter in pattern, actually I'm just going to make this a list and then turn it into a string, so I can join it by, I can join the elements in the string with a space. That way I could just compare it to the string at the end. So for letter in pattern, final str list dot append, and then I'm going to append the store letter, so that way it references whatever the hell that is. And then I'm going to join it, so I'm going to go to Python Playground just to test out my code. Python Playground, boom. Such a useful tool. This is actually one of my favorite tools to use because It's just so dependable. X equals dog. Oh no, list. I'm gonna make a list. Dog, cat, mouse. Join X. Print Y, dog, cat, mouse. There we go. So that's all I gotta do. Store that letter. For each letter and thing, add it if it's unique. Otherwise, just it'll have repeated words. Then we want to go what we did here. We want to go final string is equal to string list dot join. I'll just do it here. Final space dot and then join elements of the string, right? Because we're taking words in here. Cat, dog, mouse. Word I. Where's word? Does word even exist? No, it doesn't. It would be S. S is the word. S is the string. Temp equals S. Split in Python. Split method. txt.split. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to jungle. Okay, so txt.split. Okay, so then that's going to go s.split. I'm going to put that here, s.split. That way we have temp, and then I just go temp I. That way I can still reference S when I want to compare the final string. So it's going to be final string dot join final str list. And then I go final str equals S. If it's true, true. If false, false. Okay. If word not in values, values is store values. Dot values. Dictionary, student dictionary. Values. Student dictionary. not in values. Oh, word I doesn't exist. It's going to be temp I. That's why. Boom. Why? Why? Please. Why does this always fucking happen to me? Why does this always happen to me? What is wrong with my output? Please, just show me the output. Just show me the output, please. Please. Why? It passes every test case. Dog, cat, dog. Okay. Ah, but dog, cat, fish. False. Okay. Ah. False. Right? Add to the list, split them by string to make it a spaced out string. Right, according to the map. And then this check makes sure there's only one key value matchup. So if the pattern is not there, so if the key's not in there, then we can proceed. Then it checks if the corresponding value is not in there. So it checks upon the value, then it creates the key value pair uniquely. What if I do this? Store values. I just eliminate this. Does this fix the problem? I'm so curious. Please. Come on. Why? Store letter, store dot append, store letter, dot append, store letter, store letter, store letter, dot append. Yeah, so I want to append the value in the dictionary at letter and pattern. So the first item in pattern. Okay, why don't I do this? Why don't I do this? I in range range 0 to length of pattern. So now I go by elements within pattern, store pattern I instead of letter. Okay, maybe that's an issue I can address. Right, it's the exact same thing. Still. Why? So I got for I in range, pattern I, going by thing, final list str, final str list dot append, store pattern I. So reference that specific thing to be dog. Okay, in this case it would just be dog. Runtime error. Why is there a runtime error? Key error in B. Key error. What is the key error with B? Why is there a key error with B? If pattern I is not in store, right? If pattern I at position 0 is not in store, add it. What if I go pattern I is not in store and temp I not in store values. Why don't I just make it all one clause? Maybe so that it's just less room for error. Run. I'm like refactoring my code while trying to solve. It's still the same thing. Still. I'm like simplifying as much as I can. S.split. 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 Turns it into array. I could just compare the arrays actually. I don't even need to join it. I could just compare the final list str with the array. So why not just do that? Let's go even further. I'll get rid of this string. Then I just compare temp to final str lst. I'm like completely refactoring my code. It's not working. Okay, so I've tried to eliminate as many things, but it's 3:08 a.m. Why is my shit not working? I don't know. I'm like at my wit's end. I'm trying my best. All the words are separated by a single space. Lowercase and spaces. S does not contain any trailing or leading spaces. Okay, fine. S is length of 1. Okay. Pattern only considers lowercase, and pattern length is 1 to 300. That's all fine and good. What is wrong with my item? Okay, let's put this in ChatGPT. I just want to see. So I'm at 22 minutes. So my logic makes sense. It's passing all the test cases. So now it's just a matter of figuring out instructions. Like my solution looks pretty good. That's why I'm just like so confused. What is wrong with it? Why does it keep throwing errors? It's probably some syntactical thing. It doesn't account for where the pattern as character len pattern equals len temp. Why don't I just do that? Okay, so if so they could be different lengths. That's what it's saying. If let's try that. So I have to check the lengths. Okay. No. Len pattern. Len temp. Why didn't I do it earlier? Okay, let's try it earlier. Should work. Indentation, run. God, why? Why? Okay. Still? In the second for loop. Okay. If length pattern is not equal to length temp, return false. Okay, so if that, because then it won't match. Okay, cool. So variant length pattern I is non-stores. If temp I is non-stores values, okay. Oh, you can return false immediately is what it's saying. Actually, that makes sense too. So it goes back to here. Right, so not in store. If pattern is not in store, now you can go if you just return false from there. And then you go store pattern equals thing else. Store pattern I temp I. Store pattern I temp I. And then else. Return. So else, what is it saying? If store pattern is not in temp I, oh, if it's not equal to that specific word, store pattern I is not equal to temp position I, then return false, mapping doesn't match. Okay, so if the store at pattern, so it's doing the check within it before you even go to the next. So you don't have to do the check at the end. So basically you don't have to do this check here because you're checking it during the first iteration. So if store So we're creating all the situations where it would be false and then return true otherwise. Run. Now it should fix it. What? What? Why? Where? Is it going wrong? Store temp. Okay, so temp. What is this? What is in my code? Temp split final list. Okay, I don't need this final list because we're already checking it here. Doesn't equal to this, don't match, not in store values, not in, oh, temp I in store values. If temp I is in the values already, then return val, yeah, okay, that should work. Now it should work. So this is like a pre-inspection check. That's the reason where things went wrong. I kind of went over. So I went as if, so I pretty much add everything and then check and then compare, right? This is doing all the, it's looping through all the words one time And then if it finds any inconsistency, it returns right away. That eliminates the possibility of a mismatch, or a mismatch in length, or mismatch in key value pairings, right? So yeah, beats 35.89%. Good to go. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Kinologist out. It is 3:17 a.m. I'm gonna fucking sleep.